right, here we go. Stop streaming. Is this streaming? Is this the Facebook? Not Facebook, but YouTube. Is it saying? Okay. Now I don't quite know where we're streaming to. Let's see if I need to put my glasses on. I'm trying to check out, the video here. Dang, I can't take that out. But okay. So, um, all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Corey Abernathy here with the Base Channel, being Stay Encouraged. Um, every time, I have been looking for motivation, been looking for an explanation for certain things, looking for advocates, looking for information for a better understanding of certain, things and on different topics. So every time I was looking for that, I was able to find that in different YouTube creators, Christian YouTube content creators. Example, Ruslan, KD. Well, I wish I could see what that looks like. But anyway, Ruslan, um, Alan Parr. What do you mean, John? John McCrae. Um, these are people that I look to for just different information, different knowledge. I was looking for information, when the whole George Floyd thing and a bunch of different things were going on, and Black Lives Matter was formed, and then eh, you know, and then there was just a movement, with around social justice and bringing a stop to just different things, and I just needed to see support. I wanted to see what was going on. Okay, what are they saying over there about this? What are they saying? And then what does this mean? And then what is a better way to explain this so that I can better understand? So I was able to get those a lot of those questions answered, by the guys I just mentioned, you know, by those names, and I've, could not be more grateful. Um, so much so that I had to, I had to be a part of that. I had to, make the necessary moves, to for that to be a part of that movement, to be a part of um, the resources, for people to help people better understand different things. So um, that's where I'm at now. So when I get a revelation or when I have different experiences, I want to share those experiences with my viewers to help relay or provide or extend resources to help uh, them the same way that I was helped. So, anyway, so now, we just kind of had a moment. I got a good good brother in Christ, you know, same last name. Don't know if we related, but same last name, Mr. William Abernathy, going to surgery tonight. So if you're listening to this live, I want you guys, if you're a prayer warrior, and you believe in God's goodness and you know that there's nothing he can't do, I want you to pray for him. I want you on your knees praying and giving it all you got. Okay. Now, that being said, so just praying with my guys, and got an 18-year-old Jabari and 15-year-old Xavier, 8 or 7-year-old Los. So, um, Los and Jabari are here, and my youngest is in Texas, and pray for that situation too. But anyway, we'll talk about that on another video. But anyway, so oh boy, we were talking, and I just got in a moment, and my oldest son is going through some things, and we just prayed before we were about to go to bed, and then my oldest son goes in the other room to go to bed, and then my youngest son is just here, and he's just listening, and I get to talking, and the spirit is in activation mode, and I'm talking, and I'm the delivery. When the spirit is working. But anyway, so I'm just talking with this patience, and and my youngest son is just watching and listening, and he's like one of those kids, in kindergarten for story time, and they're listening, and they're just what happened next, and he was just so in tuned, and so just it was like he was hungry for the word, but it was, I am listening, I believe, and it was just such a beautiful thing, and so I just wanted to, I don't know who's out there that maybe needs to hear this. Guys, as believers, I think it's our responsibility, to, do what is necessary to help us better understand the scriptures and the teachings, the gospel. I think it's up to us, and even further, when it comes to applying the word, I think it is, it's crucial, for us, to help encourage one another and help hold each other accountable, and it's definitely one thing that I want to do better this year. And, my accountability partners, y'all, you know who he is. And, I'm not, I am trying to escape accountability, just because I have an accountability partner. It's not good enough to just have an accountability partner, friends. We have to, take that thing serious and find moments where we can take accountability, but also apply, the teachings, to help us gain wisdom. And one of the things too, so boy, we had a beautiful discussion today, and we were talking about how easy it is to be believers, and how Jesus said, if there are any of you who are heavy laden, come, to me, and my yoke is, sorry about that, but my yoke is easy, you know, and it's, and some people take that as a believer, you're not gonna, and as a person that's going through something, and you don't want to go through it anymore, and you just want things to be better, and you want the easy way, come to Jesus. That's not the case. When you come to Jesus, it'll be a beautiful moment, and there'll be celebrations, you know, on earth and in heaven. And it's a beautiful thing, and you'll feel it, and it's a beautiful thing. Um, However, once you do that and you accept Christ, and then you do a public profession with the baptism, that's not required to save you. It's just a public profession. You're showing everybody, including the enemy, what side you choose and what flag you wave and you represent. And then now, the test will come. So um, I think we make a mistake when we try to, uh, you know, let them know what a beautiful, joyous day it is to choose to be a believer, without also letting them know that this is going to require work. So the work that you were running from before, um, it's time to do it now. The work you didn't want to do, the forgiveness you didn't want to give, the um, the hard work, the loving, the love capacity, and that it takes to make sure your partner feels blessed by God, to have you in their life. um, that love capacity only comes from work, experience, and there's typically a little pain there too. Sometimes a lot of pain, emotional pain. But it's only because we're holding on so tightly to what we want or would like to have out of that situation, whether it's the partner that we're seeking. We have to have that. We have to, have them. And I don't care what it takes, we got to have it. And then we end up paying. And when it's time to get over them or attempt to get over them, we experience a lot of pain, and we've all gone through it. And, eh, you know, most of us have had that experience. So, um, it's tough. So, um, that's one example. There's, jobs that we know we don't need, and, um, shouldn't be working. There's friends, we seek after, and, we seek their acceptance, and, um, you know, we just want to be we want to belong to, a group or whatever. We don't want to be lonely and whatnot. So, um, we try to belong to the wrong crowds, wrong ones, and then we have to learn. So, um, a lot of, you know, I could go on and on, but a lot of different things, fall under those categories. So, or one of those categories. So yeah. Sometimes, because of what we think we need, which just plain and simply what we want, sometimes what we think we need is so selfish. And the reason that we are after these certain relationships is because we're seeking people we think are going to, you know, be unselfish, enough to allow me to be selfish in this relationship. So, when we are um, trying to go after those things, we're going to pay, guys, because, our motives are off, our intentions are not the best. And so we have to pay because we're going to make someone pay in that relationship because of our immaturity, our lack of understanding, and just, our lack of knowledge. The Bible says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge, or people perish. Did he say my people? But anyway, um, because of lack of knowledge. So, you know, um, I think one of the main, keys to maturing quicker is being able to say that you don't know everything. Just being able and willing to not only acknowledge that, but also accept it. Be willing to accept it and then kind of rest in that. And no, you don't have to know everything. You don't always have to know everything. It's okay to not know everything. It's okay. So um, I think that was one of the keys to me, to my journey, to um, believe. Keep this thing from closing out on me. But anyway, so just acknowledging that, friends, is going to be very helpful. You got to bear with my delivery here. We're still working on some things, but, we are going to be okay. So, I just hope that was helpful, guys. And, I really wanted to, just talk about, my guys and just brag on them a little bit. Um, and then also get the prayer warriors, rallied up, for my brother, Mr. Abernathy, and just for my family, my son Abernathy, my connect or my Bible study group, that meets on Wednesdays, and for those that are interested in attending, a Bible study group, um, you know, and just leave your information, I guess. Reach out to the channel. I can connect with you privately and um, um, provide you with that information. And some good guys in there, and so yeah, all of the people in that group are great people and great guys and women of Christ and men of Christ, and it's been such a pleasure getting to know them and just learning, growing, and just fellowshipping. So yeah, I pray for everyone that's in the group and those that haven't been on in a while. And I know I have my moments too. I got my other connect group that I haven't been to in a while, and y'all know I love me some y'all, and that's a great group as well. If you're in the Phoenix area and you're looking for a connect group to do life with and just grow with and mature with and seek after God with. North Phoenix Baptist is a great church. There's just a few in the area. Love International is have his Spanish. They speak Spanish and uh, Spanish and English. Pilgrim Rest. Pilgrim Rest. If you like Southern Baptists, just them, good gospel, good big, choirs and great sounding choirs. Pilgrim Rest Baptist in Phoenix, downtown Phoenix, towards well, yeah, downtown Phoenix. So anyway, um, so yeah, those are some great places if you're looking to connect and fellowship with other believers. Definitely take advantage of some of those, or check out some of those that I mentioned. Um, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get on. We got all the equipment today. The last of it, the computer came in today, and we got the gimbal situation happening, and I been trying to get that thing dialed in, and we just got a few things that we're doing, and you know we are invested. We are invested, and we intend on providing valuable information. So, all right, guys, that's about it. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm in my OBS. It says it's recording. It says I'm live. I know I got YouTube connected. I just don't know. I guess I can check my phone too. Check this right quick. Oh, for the love of God, where was he? If it wasn't for the love of God. Dang, so okay, so I guess we are live on one of the channels. Somebody in here? Oh, that's me. I'm the only one up in here. Okay. Okay. No, yeah, that's all right. We okay. We're okay. Dang, is that a lag on that thing? What's going on with the lag on that thing? Oh yeah, that thing is super laggy. But I guess I got to make sure people ain't, saying nothing too cray cray. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Anyway, um, so yeah, for tonight, that's all I got, guys, and I hope that this meets, you um, um, at a time it's able to feed you. So until next time, though, we are out, guys. I want to say good night, and God bless each and every one of you, and may God be with all those in need, of His comfort, grace, and mercy. All right, guys. Till next time. Peace.